Alright guys, for today's video we have a very serious matter on our hands. About a week and a half ago, a guy that used to ride my skate park, named Matt Muckleston, got injured in a side-by-side accident and he ended up breaking his neck. Currently, right now, he's in the hospital. I've gone and visited him twice since then to try to talk to him and get his spirits up about the situation. If anybody knows their way around this thing, it's me. After breaking my neck, my life has changed drastically. And I was blessed enough to have the support of all you on YouTube, everybody in BMX in general, and they got me through this. So I know just how important it is to have the support of your friends and family. When you have a spinal cord injury, not only is your life changed physically, but also everything that comes involving it. It's very, very expensive, and Matt doesn't have insurance. So for today's video, I'm going to the hospital, and I'm going to introduce you all to Matt, and I'm hoping to raise money with this video for Matt. All the ads that are running in today's video, and every ounce of monetization for this video, all the revenue will be going to Matt to help him through this situation. And I'm also going to be putting up the link in the description below. If you guys can donate, that would be so appreciated, because there is so much involving this, and it's such a hard time for Matt and his family, and if we can make this any bit easier for him, I'm going to do whatever I can to possibly make this happen. So now it's time to go head over to the hospital. I'm going to introduce you guys to Matt. You guys are going to realize the type of person that he is, and hopefully we can make some money from Matt, and hopefully it'll make his life a little bit easier. Alright guys, we're at the hospital right now, and I'm currently sitting next to Matt right now. And Matt, let's talk about your situation. I want people to understand what you're going through. I want to talk about the hard things, and I also want to talk about how positive you are going through this. So. Your accident happened how long ago?
About 9 days ago.
And what exactly happened? You don't have to go too far into it if you don't want to.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Whatever you feel confident with.
Yep. I was in a Polaris Razor. I lost control going around a berm. I went to straighten it out. I hammered down. The tire blew off the bead. Next thing you know, I was somersaulting, going through the air, bouncing through the vehicle, and next thing you know, I'm here.
It's been 9 days, and it's a good sign that you are moving your arms. So let's see exactly what you can move right now. So you can move your arms.
Got some good movement. I'm a little floppy-doppy here, but I'm getting somewhere.
So on your hands, they have splints, and you can't control your hands right now. You can't control your fingers. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yep. I ain't got nothing.
So, and then everything else, the rest of your body, you can't control your legs. You can't move them at all right now, right?
Absolutely not.
So what about your shoulders? Are you able to shrug your shoulders at all?
I can shrug my shoulders.
Okay, that's...
I'm starting to feel my chest. It's slowly working its way down, you know. Getting better day by day, you know.
Okay. So let's talk about some of the hard things that you have to deal with here in the hospital going through this injury. I've spoken about my injury, and it's always different for everybody, but we have a lot of similarities that we've been talking about the last couple times I've been here. So what are the hard parts about going through this?
Honestly, just you know, having your family, you know, I like that. I want my family to just be okay what's going on, you know. I don't want them to worry about me. It's like I'm not even worried about myself as much as I'm sometimes worried about my family and stuff and friends that are here for me, you know.
Well, it's very, very unselfish of you not to talk about all the nerve pain you've been going through. And it's crazy to think that's not as bad as, you know, seeing your family deal with your situation.
Like you said, there's some times when there's pains going through my body that there's no one that will ever understand this unless they're going through what I'm going through right now. It's pretty unreal and pretty crazy.
So what are some of the pains that you're talking about? What do you feel exactly?
It's like I'm being, you know, my hands feel like they're stuck in a vice. I get, you know, pins and needles shooting through my body that are out of this world. You never expect something that your body can actually live through this, you know. It's pretty wild.
How about sleeping at night? Is that hard for you to do?
I pretty much don't sleep at night. I usually am up all night. My friends are moving my legs around, trying to keep me comfortable. I'm yelling, doing this and that, and just you know, trying to stay as positive as I can, and just trying to get through this, you know.
So what about the feeling in your body? Like if Rich was to grab your foot right now, would you be able to feel that? Is it like a normal feeling? Or
not at all. Nothing's normal right now. Everything's like pins and needles. Everything about me is totally different now. Everything's pretty much pins and needles and fuzziness and just different. It's just it's not me, you know what I mean?
So let's talk about the nerve pain and the weird feelings that you get. Yesterday we were here and you were telling me that you had like a feeling on your waist where it felt like that you had like a wet rag that was over the top of you.
Yeah, it kind of feels like I get like a drip down the back of my spine sometimes, like there's water running down my back, but there isn't. There's nothing even there. It's just feelings that aren't even real, you know?
We've been talking the last couple of visits of, life of living in the hospital and what it's like to live here day in, day out, and especially in a situation where, nothing's normal to you right now. Nothing that you used to know, the way your body felt is completely different, and how hard it is. It's really uncomfortable. There's constant noise beeping around. There's so many different things about this that's just so unenjoyable. But Matt, you seem to be doing pretty good spirit-wise, and what do you attribute that to?
All my friends that come here and see me is a huge power. I can feel their vibes. I can feel everything about them. I've always had a very positive attitude on life, and anything I ever wanted to do, I did. So I want to get through this, and that's what I'm going to do.
So we had the idea to do this video in hopes of raising money to help Matt get through this. There is so much financial need that goes in through this situation. Everything costs money with this, and it's going to be a long journey for Matt. It's not something that it's like, oh yeah, 10 days stay in the hospital. No, you're good, go home. It's not like that. Matt has a long road of recovery ahead of him, and Matt has a current situation where he doesn't have insurance. So no insurance, this kind of position it's not good. It's not good at all. So Matt, let's talk about your current situation.
Yes, I have no insurance. A few of my friends started a GoFundMe for me. They're doing pretty good with it. I know it ain't gonna add up to nothing of the bills I'm gonna have coming in my way. I really could use any help I can get. It's just it's really hard not having insurance and going through the troubles I'm going through with this, trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay for everything. And Scotty's doing this video in hopes to raise me money and hopes to help my GoFundMe out, and anything you guys donate is extremely I appreciate it, thank you. It'll be a blessing.
So guys, this is real. This is life right here. It's a lot of people get into situations that they never see coming. Like, he never thought that he was going to have an accident like this where he was going to become paralyzed. And to be honest with you, I didn't think of my situation. I was riding my bike after a trick, and then I ended up breaking my neck. And it's these kind of situations where it sneak up on you, and for friends and for the community to come together to help out in any way possible. The GoFundMe's there, and to be able to raise money to Matt and to be able to help him through this any way we possibly can. He said himself, it will be so appreciative. And I'm hoping that we can make a difference in this video. I said it earlier, I'm going to donate all the revenue that this video makes to Matt and to his situation to hope that he can get an easier way through this as he starts to heal. So if any of you guys can share this video and get your friends and family to watch this and be able to share it as well to be able to raise money, it would be so appreciative. I would appreciate it, and I know that Matt and all of his friends and family would as well. So this is for you, Matt, and I'm hoping that everything is going to get better. I am so excited to see you able to move your hands the way you have, to be able to move your arms. I'm hoping that your hands will be coming back soon.
Finally itch my nose, that's a big thing.
Tell me that's not a big movement right there.
You don't realize how itchy your nose can be until you can't itch it.
It's the truth. That was the biggest thing for me being in the hospital, not being able to itch my nose. And once I was able to move my arm, my hands couldn't move, but I was able to move my arm and I was able to itch my nose. It was huge. So he understands the struggle. He really does. But
I conquered it. I was able to itch my nose, and that was great.
And it's those little things that you have to celebrate. It's those little battles, those little, moments where you appreciate life and the things that you've taken for granted over countless years of just living a normal life. Those things are so important now. And Matt, I'm hoping this video is going to raise some money to help you through this. And I'm going to be here with you, man. You need help at all, you can call me. I've been coming in here, coming to visit Matt, trying to give him some advice over this. I'm glad to be part of this. So. But guys, that's going to be it for this one. Let's share this video. Let's get as many people watching this and donating as possible. And we'll definitely keep you guys updated on Matt's progress. Through this, we'll see what happens next. All the big moments. So, guys, thank you. I really appreciate it.